Alright, what's going on, crypto people? So I'm just bringing a few updates to you this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are, on a few of the ICOs that I'm in. So firstly, looking here at Finecoin, the last round of the ICO was today, and that was a special round at just 53 dollar cents for anyone who bought in the previous round. Basically, they were selling off all the tokens that they had returned by people that wanted a refund due to their change of plan, their diversion from the original white paper. I got myself some coins. Unfortunately, I only had a small amount of Ethereum in my account and was only able to purchase about 140 tokens. The Bitcoin I had deposited didn't reach the account on time, which sucks a lot. So I'm pretty bummed with that. I planned on having around 2,000 Finecoin. As you can see, I've only got about 1,300 now. So yeah, lesson learned. Make sure you deposit with plenty of time left before the ICO, guys. So I'm actually just going to withdraw that now. I've never actually done a withdrawal from Finecoin, so this will serve as a good test as well, just to check that the withdrawals work. It's a 0.001 Bitcoin fee, which I checked is around $8, which is pretty steep compared to the current rate which I pay to transfer from Exodus. But I mean, most lending platforms do have a higher withdrawal fee anyway, so I'm not gonna lose my shit over it, but let's go. Okay, that should reach me within an hour, I guess, hopefully. So as you can see here, with all that I have left in this account now is my Finecoins, which at the moment are valued at $5 each. That went up from $1 earlier, just after the last ICO round. So I'm guessing perhaps they'll be opening at $5 on the exchange. As you know, one of the great things about Finecoin was that they'd already had everything pretty much completed. So even though the ICO has only just finished, it's only 2 days until either the exchange or staking or both are launched. And I mean, that is just insane. Like 2 days, guys, from ICO finish to either of those points in the life of a lending platform is unheard of as far as I'm aware. I mean, usually you'd be waiting months and at best a couple of weeks, so that's awesome. In fact, I'll see if I can find the Finecoin. Here we go. So yeah, here we go. 11th of February, and they say here they're getting back to getting the exchange and hosted staking ready for launch, and then they mention the 11th of February and the fact that there is now a timer on the home page, which you'll see here. So yeah, that's my guess. So excited about that. Only 198 people got into this special round of 215,000-ish Finecoins, so lucky them. Okay, Thorncoin, guys. My first stake finished today. It was released, so I've had that back. 13.2 coins earned, so I went from 472 coins to 485. Now, unless I have calculated something wrong or I've missed some sort of announcement, I was actually expecting more than that back, because if you do a really quick calculation, on 472 coins. I should have received 0.03, so that's 3%, which is 1 week. So 12 divided by 12, which is a month, divided by 4 to give us a week is 3. I should have got 14.16 tokens. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there. So I divide that by 7. That's 2.02 a day times 6, 12.2. So yeah, it's not like I've only received 7 days instead of 6 days, because this figure is in between those two. So I'm really not sure what's going on there. I might drop them a message just to find out. It's not that I'm hugely bothered about it, you know. I've still got more tokens than I started with for doing absolutely nothing, so yeah, that's great, but I'd just like to know. But what I'm going to do here now, guys, is I'm actually going to restake all of my coins, my tokens. We don't know what the plan is at the moment, with obviously their lending being cancelled. We don't know when they intend on launching hosted staking and long-term staking. So I mean, this form of staking that they have at the moment, whether this will stay the same or this will change, I don't know, but it's all we've got at the moment. So you might as well. I'm gonna just stake them again, because there's nothing else you can really do with them at the moment. So invalid order request. Huh. Okay. Don't know what happened there. I think I may have tried to place my 0.2. Won't allow decimals, perhaps. So there we go, guys. I've got 485 back in my staking pool, and that will be released in 7 days. And hopefully by then we'll have more news on what the future is for staking with Thorncoin. Next is onto Chrysos. So obviously there's been a lot of people talking in the community, and there's been some YouTube videos about it, but people initially weren't getting their loan interest paid, and there was also the problem with Chrysos paying out a bonus that apparently they weren't actually meant to after the first loan that you put in, and so they took that back. Some people went into the minus and all of that palaver. They sorted that just by taking it back. I heard someone on one of the videos I was watching yesterday, they said Chrysos are cowboys, which I liked. You know, but it is that, guys. You know, they are just, they're doing what they want, not telling anyone about it. You know, they're not updating us. They're just sort of, it seems like they're getting on with things behind the scenes, because things do keep happening. Occasionally, if you try and access the site, you'll see that it's sort of gone down. But you know, hey, as long as they're getting on with it, I mean, that's the important thing, I guess. It would be nice to hear something from them, but hey ho. And obviously, it's a positive thing that we are getting our returns paid out. Of course, that doesn't mean anything at this stage. As the Oracle says, money on the dashboard don't mean a thing. So until we can actually see anyone withdrawing this, converting it to Bitcoin and all that good stuff, I'm not going to get too excited, but I live in hope. And yeah, as you can see here, I've had $640 paid out so far on my 2 loans, which is awesome. And what I think I'm going to do actually is reinvest this into another loan. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to give it a little more thought, run some more numbers, so I may come back to this later. I might do a separate video about it and give my reasons why I'm going to be doing that. Either way, whatever I do with this, guys, I'm definitely not withdrawing until the price of tokens goes down. So until they launch their exchange, at which point it is more than likely to plummet to a few dollars or so. then I will withdraw my returns. So yeah, that's that for Chrysos, guys. As I say, there has been no news on when anything's coming, so really nothing to say there. Moving on to Monyx. Again, nothing much changed here. The token price is still floating around 45 cents. There's still some buying and selling going on, but not a huge amount. Monyx have actually placed a 1,000 token cap on the amount that you can sell per day, which I think has caused the market, the exchange, to go quite stale, and that is why there's not much movement in the price at the moment. I'm guessing they did that on purpose for that exact reason, just to stabilize it until they get things sorted with the lending and staking. And again, I think the last thing we heard from them was around the time of the exchange launch, so again, we are not sure what's going on with them, but again, nothing I'm worried about. They are obviously getting on with stuff, so I mean, just hopefully something will come out soon and it will start driving that price up. And finally, Loopx. They did add 2FA to their website, only email at this point, but it's better than nothing. But they have for some reason disabled that now, and apparently it will remain disabled until the end of the first lending round. I'm not entirely sure what that means, if that means after this week or when the purchase of lending packages seem to slow down. Yeah, it's unclear, and also I don't understand why they've done that, what that has to do with lending. I mean, I really think they need to sort this out. It's a very important security feature that every platform should have right from the beginning, in my opinion. But I mean, as soon as that is enabled again, I recommend you come in and turn that on. And of course, if you saw my video yesterday or this morning, the lending is live, at least for new accounts. If you have a new account, you can come in and purchase a lending platform. A lending package with Bitcoin or Ethereum, just by choosing how much in US dollars you want to lend. As you can see, if you have an account that's already purchased Loopx during the ICO, it will say here that you cannot actually lend at the moment. So you do need to create a new account if you want to buy one of these packages. And if you do that, make sure you use your own referral link. I'm not sure if referral bonuses are still being paid, but just in case, you might as well. But yeah, that is all for Loopx. Anyone with tokens can start lending on the 16th of February. So that's it for this quick update, guys. Not a huge amount going on at the moment, just a lot of waiting. Hopefully the next few days will bring about a bit more hustle and bustle, and I'll let you guys know if my plans change with any of the platforms or anything like that. But as always, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell to stay up to date with what I'm doing with my investments. Take care.